I'm gonna go get lip filler today for the first time, and I'm like equal parts nervous and also excited. I did a bunch of research and I feel like half a mil just is barely even gonna show up, so I'm probably gonna do 1 mil, and I'm gonna ask for like more of a part-shaped, like more filler in the center, if that makes sense, so it's more like vertical volume versus like horizontal, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I'm definitely a little nervous. I have grad pics coming up this weekend too, so I'm just really hoping that I look like a normal person by then and my lips aren't like just like completely swollen and bruised, which there's like a slight chance, but hopefully things will be fine. I don't know yet how much I can film, but I'm gonna try to document as much of the process as possible. This is how I usually do my makeup. I overline my lips a lot, so I'm inserting some footage here so you can see. This is Nurse Tara and Dr. Neinstein's office. It is a beautiful space and they have stunning views of Central Park. I'm so annoyed with myself, but I literally got so nervous about the needles and just like the whole process that I thought I was recording the actual injection process, and I totally was not. So I don't have any footage of Nurse Tara actually placing the filler, so I'm really sorry about that, but I was low-key freaking out. So waiting for Nurse Tara. This is my lips with just a little bit of chapstick on them so you can see them completely natural. Hey, Nurse Tara just put some numbing cream on my lips and had me wait for like 15 minutes for it to kick in. Hey, this is right after they are so swollen. You can't go to your house like that. Okay, I just got home and my lips are so swollen. I basically told Nurse Tara that I wanted more injections, more volume in the center of the lip, and a little bit more on my upper lip rather than my bottom lip, and that is probably why my upper lip has like tripled in size and my bottom lip is definitely fuller than it was before, but my top lip is a lot more swollen, as you can see. It did hurt, I'm not gonna lie, especially when she was injecting like along the border. I think like in the actual lip itself I didn't really feel it so much, but I definitely felt it when she was like injecting around the border. Just felt like a really sharp sting. I don't really know how to describe it, but yeah, was not pleasant. Nurse Tara said basically no exercise for the next day or two, no alcohol, and that's basically it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's like weird looking at myself in the mirror because my lips are so huge. I don't know. Some people really like their lips when they're swollen. I think that this is a bit too much for me. I'm excited for them to like settle a little bit because this is definitely, I don't know, it's a lot. She also said that tomorrow morning they're gonna be the most swollen. So I'll keep you updated on what they look like tomorrow throughout the day. I'll try to get morning and then night, and see how they change throughout the day. I can definitely tell that I have something in my lips when I'm talking. They just feel like sensitive and tender. I don't really know how to describe it. I made an ice pack and I'm just gonna use this on my lips because my lips are so swollen right now and I just don't want them to over swell. So I'm gonna use this ice pack. Okay, it's the morning after or the day after and it's not as bad as I thought it would be. I've definitely seen worse bruising than this, so I am not complaining. It was definitely a little bit more swollen than this when I first woke up, but it's gone down. The swelling has gone down a little bit, but yeah, right now it's like 11 in the morning. Definitely still very, very swollen, like not normal looking, but slightly better, I think, than yesterday, maybe. Or maybe I'm just getting used to these lips and how swollen they look. It is now nighttime on the second day, or first day, so got filler yesterday. This morning I woke up and my lips were super swollen, and then I feel like it went down a little bit over the course of the day. Right now my lips still look incredibly swollen and like not normal to me at all, just on my face. But I feel like if it weren't for the bruising, if you saw me from a distance, I might look normal. Also, the bruising is pretty minimal, and I'm really surprised at how much I did not bruise. There's a little bit of bruising on the outside of both the top and the bottom lip, but not much. Not much bruising on this side, a little bit on the top lip, but overall really quite minimal. At this rate, I'm pretty hopeful that I can look like a normal human being by tomorrow, at least the second half of tomorrow, because the swelling has already gone down a ton. I feel like my bottom lip definitely looks normal. My top lip just still looks really swollen to me, but hopefully by tomorrow, a lot of the swelling will have gone down. I feel like the recovery process has been relatively not that bad. Minimal bruising. Really bad swelling yesterday and this morning. I had a bunch of like calls. Luckily they were all virtual, but I felt really self-conscious because I didn't think I looked like a normal person, but I don't know if anyone else could really tell. Probably just looked like I'd been crying a bunch, which honestly could really be either one. I think the only thing that gives me away is the bruising, but yeah, yesterday I was like borderline regretting my decision just because it looked so not right on my face, just because my lips looked so out of proportion with the rest of my face. Today, now that they've settled down a lot more, I feel a lot better about it. I feel like they could look good once they finally settle. I am not hating it today, so that's an improvement. Okay, it's been 2 days since my lip filler, and woke up this morning, lips were a lot less swollen and still a little bit bruised, but it's like 2 in the afternoon right now, so they've definitely gone down a little bit since I first woke up, but a little bit of bruising, but not that bad. Like almost normal looking, to be honest. I feel like if you didn't know me and my face well, you would think that I'm just normal. I guess they're still slightly swollen from this side, but overall, they're looking a lot better today. I feel like I could just go out with these and feel completely fine and normal, and it's only been 2 days, so today is day 3. Lips are, I mean, I have a little bit of like lip color on them, but for the most part, not much. So you can still see the bruising if you look closely, but there was never that much bruising to begin with. Lips are probably still a little bit swollen, especially the top lip, but I want to say for the most part they're normal-ish looking. Yeah, I think they might look also a little bit bigger because I put makeup on and I overlined, so they look extra full, but I think any residual swelling is probably just going to take the remaining 2 weeks to settle down. Tara did say that it takes like 2 weeks for all of this swelling to completely go away, so I think any residual swelling will probably just slowly go away over the span of the next week or so. But yeah, that's day 3. Today is day 4, no drastic updates, just swelling has continued to go down. I think today is the first real day that I feel like my lips look normal. On most other days, like yesterday probably, it might look normal to someone who doesn't know me, but I could tell a difference. Today, I can honestly say, like, this feels like it could almost be my own lips. I was looking back on, like, old photos and videos, and it's crazy because they say that once you get lip filler, you kind of forget what you used to look like, and it's only been 4 days for me of ever having lip filler, and I already am, like, used to this look. So it really does happen. Like, I forgot what my lips were like before I got filler, because yeah, I'm like getting used to my lips being this size. Day 5. Today is day 6. Lips feel really normal to me. I can definitely see now why filler blindness is a thing, because when you first get filler, your lips just swell so much that once the swelling goes away, it just feels like your lips like go to normal. I have a little bit of lip stain on from earlier in the day, but my lips aren't really particularly overlined right now, so it's crazy to me that this is just like my lip shape now. Okay, today is day 7, so it's been a full week. Looking pretty good still. Today is day 11. Okay, today is day 26, so it's basically been like 4 weeks. I'm sure there's basically no swelling left. I am a little bit surprised at how much my lips swelled. I know like that happens to everyone, but I just really, the first few days after, I really didn't feel like I looked like myself at all. I really couldn't look at myself because it was so not, I don't know, it just didn't look great. I really think that you need to wait until the swelling goes down before you can really evaluate anything, because I did not like how my lips looked when they were swollen. But I've also seen a lot of girls say that they liked the swelling phase the best, and after all the swelling went away, they felt like they didn't have enough filler or they couldn't really see a difference, and they felt like their lips basically went back to baseline, which I'm sure their lips were fuller than baseline. It's just that like when you see your lips that swollen, you just get used to seeing them that swollen. So I definitely can see how filler blindness becomes a thing where people just keep getting more and more filler, because when you first get it, your lips swell up like crazy, and that just becomes like how you get used to seeing your face, and you become accustomed to your lips being that size. And so then once the swelling goes away, you feel like there's no filler left, but that's not true. Your lips just swell a lot, and so I think you really have to wait for all of the swelling to dissipate before you can really evaluate your results. Like for me, looking at my lips now, I don't really think they're that much fuller, but when I look back on old content, I can definitely tell the difference. My top lip is way fuller than it used to be. Right now I have a little bit of tinted chapstick on, but I didn't really particularly overline my lips, whereas normally I would overline my lips a lot. So my lips look fuller than that without even having to overline, just a little bit of tinted chapstick, and I'm good to go. So I told my sister and I told all my friends, and they all said that if you hadn't told me, I would not have noticed at all. It's really not a noticeable difference and not really perceptible to anyone else, and that is perfect. Again, just to quickly recap my experience, I was in and out of the office in like maybe 20-30 minutes. The process was super easy. I went in, spoke to Nurse Tara about what I was looking for. She numbed me for a bit, like 15 minutes or so, and then yeah, the actual injection process was maybe like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. It obviously feels longer because someone's poking at your lips, but I don't think it was that long at all. After Nurse Tara injected me, she just put a little bit of lip mask on and sent me home, and that was pretty much it. It was super easy. Nurse Tara is very experienced at what she does. Again, she has a really beautiful office. I'm gonna link her information in the description box if you're in the New York area or you happen to be visiting. Highly recommend Nurse Tara and everyone who works at Dr. Neinstein's office. Everyone's super friendly. It's a beautiful office, a beautiful space, and you can tell that they're very experienced and professional at what they do. And yeah, I love my filler. I feel like this is gonna last me a really long time. I can't recommend Nurse Tara and Dr. Neinstein and Caroline. Everyone who works at the office is super sweet. Such a pleasure to visit. So I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions and I'll try to address them in the comments.